Everybody. Today is July 15th, 2016, and today uh, it's a sunny day. Just wanted to add and show the reflection of the sun. Actually, right now the time is 9:10 a.m. and we already are at 85 degrees. Very hot. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually just getting off from this is the backside of my office. A lot of huge bushes. Beyond those bushes are two highways, the New Jersey Turnpike and I-295. And here, as you can see, is a humongous building. This is just the back. I usually use it because my vehicle is parked here, behind here. Actually, the wife's vehicle, that's what I'm using. This Nissan Miranda. But I just wanted to do this little clip of the perimeter before I can start heading. It's a very huge facility. And oh, by the way, these days, for those of you who know that I do a couple of things, and one of them actually was driving. It's huge, humongous semi-tractor trailer. Well, that's suspended for now because I have been deciding to just withdraw for some time. So I'm in the office. I have a managerial position at our facility. It's still the industry, but I am not out there. I'm a regulator now, so I make sure that everything that is geared towards the functionality of the transportation department in terms of basic responsibilities are being met for smooth operation. All right, so this is the front of our facility. I've walked all the way up front and I have to walk back. So much for now. All right. What a sunny day. It's a song by Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. It's called Love. And I just thought about it because of the sun. The lyric goes like this. When I look in your eyes, it's like a sunny day, baby. And that's Tibor I'm talking about. It feels like everything good is coming our way. Well, actually, it's been brought our way. falling in love with you all over again, baby. Debbie, it doesn't matter where we are or what we do. Oh, love, it's so beautiful when I'm in your arms. Life is wonderful, 'cause we've got so much love to share. And we are not going anywhere after 21 years. And I'm sure you feel the way I do, 'cause I'm dreaming of you. Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming of you, Debbie. Whoa, your husband is dreaming. Even though we see each other every day, when I'm away, when I'm away from you at work or other activity, I'll keep dreaming and dreaming of you, Deborah. Oh, I've been dreaming of you, baby, 'cause you have touched my life. You have made me complete. There is no other like you in this world. Since I've been in your life, my life has been recharged all over again. Yeah, all over again and again and again. Oh, Deborah, I love you so much. And I will do all I can, as I have been doing many years ago and up to now, to uphold you, protect you, love you, and be so affectionate and caring to you in all my ways. Oh, Deborah, I love you, my baby, Debbie, yeah, yeah. Oh, because I keep dreaming of you, baby. Oh, I'll dream and dream and dream about my baby. I'll keep dreaming and thinking about you, baby. When I look in your eyes, I see so much innocence. And when I gaze at your smile, oh, I see love beaming through. You are the one that inspires my life. You are the one that made me whole. Deborah, 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 I love you, and I will always do, because you are the soulmate of my life. Yeah, you are the soulmate girl of my life. Now, many years ago, in Abidjan, I think about close to 1996, 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, 20 years ago, I used to sing a song to Jua. Many years ago, a particular song. I forgot it. I sung it a lot, and I'm going to remember it very much, very, very soon. Just hold on. Oh my goodness. What's that song for my baby? Oh yeah, it was a song, actually a gospel song by B.J. Thomas. B.J. Thomas was and still is one of the famous gospel musician. He was secular musician before, and then he got converted, and ever since he's been singing for the Lord. His song is called "What a Difference You've Made in My Life." That's one of his signature songs. And he made so many songs like "Behold, I give you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the powers of the enemy." And he made songs like "I Want to Be Like Jesus." So for those of you who know B.J. Thomas, he wrote those songs. And one of the ones that he wrote, and I had it paraphrase and word it and place Deborah in it. What a difference you've made in my life. What a difference you've made in my life. You are the sunshine and my song. What a difference you've made, Debbie, in my life. I'm sure you remember this one, love. Oh, what a change you have brought in my path. Oh, what a moral life I'm living. Oh, Debbie, you have brought me changes. What a difference you've made in my life. Oh, what a peace you have brought to my soul. Only you who have made me glad. My life is all attached to you. Oh, what a difference you've made, Deborah, in my life. And that's a joyful thing to be in love with your spouse after all these years. All these years, you know. That's what blends and keeps a marital person to his wife or to her husband. True love. Who say you're not going to have some issues in early times, but then you fix those issues and you move on and not go back to those issues, the negative issues, you know. If you love your wife, you will not consistently hurt her. You may hurt her because of immaturity and irresponsibility while you're younger, but you graduate from that because it pains your heart to see your baby hurt, and then to see other people, you know, who most of them beneath your baby, even if they are the same level, and then they're there knowing that you have messed up, or you even messing up with them, and then your wife looks like a stupid fool. You know, whether you are a pastor, a bishop, or an ordinary person without one of these religious titles, whether you are a lawyer or a doctor, whatever your capacity is, you make your wife feel like she's degraded and she's underrated. She's not worth what she doesn't have that you know other women will give you, or that other woman gonna give you, and stuff like that. I'm talking about general people. Don't give me titles here. I don't care what the title is. I've had all kinds of titles. You know, I'm talking about religious titles, and besides my academic titles. So it got nothing to do with whether you're a bishop or an apostle, whatever it is. You are a man. You are a woman. You have flesh and blood and emotions. And we falter. We're not Christ. We falter. But what is important is that when we do falter, we rise up and clean the faults about us, and we move on and show love, respect, and tranquility, you know, prevails in the relationship. And then it's an obligation, whether you are a woman or man who was in the negative, you know, to build that stuff up. Even if your wife doesn't trust you for the next 2 years, don't be, oh, I've been trying my best to do the right thing, and she doesn't want to trust me. Oh, please. You have not reached her potential. You have not reached her expectation, you know, of trust, that trust that you broke. You have to work towards it now. It's on you now, woman, on you, man, to work out your credibility. So whatever time she decides that, well, you know, honey, I think you're good now, that's up to her. It's not up to you. So sometimes it might take 5 years to rebuild that confidentiality she had with you. It may take more than that. You messed up. So don't be like, oh, you know, well, I don't think I need to change because you don't believe me anyway. So I'll just keep on doing what I want to do. Then you've never changed in the first place. And number two, you don't even love your wife the way you say you do, or your husband. And I'm just saying this with emotions because I falter in early years. You know, I was like whoever you are and whatever you might have done. It's just that for me, the difference is that my wife and I got married. I was 24. At 24, whether you got fire coming out of your mouth, you still got some immaturity and irresponsibility and struggles going on with you, even as a Christian or as a young pastor or evangelist or whatever your title is. So those were days that things, but like I said, you graduate. When does it stop? When do you stop hurting your wife or your husband? When? 20 years ago you did it. 15 years ago. 10 years ago. 5 years ago. When does it stop? I'm just asking. It has to stop. Like I said, every relationship has its ups and downs, But mainly men, we are the one that mess these women up. I can share that. I know they got some very good men, but they are very few in the minority. The rest of the bunch of us, we are the ones that cause women havoc, mayhem, and all kinds of pains and sorrows. So if you met a woman who is strong and has built a fence of protection around her, and she's now not trusting any man that come in her life, don't be like, oh, why you don't trust? No, you don't know her story. She's been there. She has given her heart out. She's giving her love out, her devotion. She considered the relationship sacred. You went and blew it. She trusted you. And some women, they are very fragile. Not like other tough women who moved on. Some women, because they love you so much and they have devoted themselves to you, they never move on when you hurt them. Even if she departs from you, she still departs with that love. She wishes that it was better, or it was not the case. So once that happens, it's incumbent upon you, if she still wants to stay with you, to make the difference, to prove to her. You got to stop doing every single thing that you did that was onto negativity, that broke her into particles. You have to show her it's your job to do an overtime with your wife. Seriously, guys, look at the world today, sick world. If God gives you, or you find a woman who cherishes you and devotes her time to you, what do you need? Like I said, it happened years ago, and then it stops. You draw the line. You got kids now. You got. Even if you don't have kids, you got your wife who you say you love. Make her feel good. Build her up. Let her know that it was a mistake. You were childish. You were irresponsible, and you just went bad. Let her know that it's over now. You can do greater. That's what men do. Real men, they make amends. They patch up all of the loopholes. And then they start all over again. Don't go bring her gifts. She doesn't want your cars or your cash. She wants her man to be sincere and honest. That's what a woman wants, especially the women in the West. They work. They got their own money. They're not depending on you for money. They got their own funds. They can go and purchase whatever they want to purchase because they work. All she requires of you is your devotionary love, your sincerity, your honesty, your respect. I got to find out that it's a serious disrespect. And like I said to you, I don't hide anything. Most of you pastors and bishops and apostles and whoever the titles you have out there, you like to lie to your congregation and make them know that you fell from the sky, and even some of them know how your past was, and stuff like that. I'm not like that. I'm very transparent. I'm very open. I tell my congregation everything that I've done in the past to hurt my wife, to hurt whoever, and they trust me, and they got confidence in me because they watched the pastor, they watched Victor Calactifus Walker rise up from those depraved state of mind and did well. That's why you see everything. You go on my website, all of my pages, all of my websites, whether it's MySpace, Twitter, Facebook, or our personal website, you see everything there is about Deborah. Every single thing, all the articles, the postings, my blogs, all about Deborah. And I'm just saying this is a challenge and encourage men. Please, man, you can do this. That's the same woman you loved. You couldn't stop calling her every day, every night, all through the night you were calling her and you were talking and you made promises. This is the same woman. You're the one that went and messed up. Like I went and messed up, Now that was many, many, many years ago, So you fix it. If you still really seriously love her and wants to abide with her for the rest of your life, you fix it. Seriously. Say, oh, I pray to God so he can. No. He's a very fair God. It's you. He's given you all of the capabilities, all of the potentials, the abilities to fix this. It's incumbent upon you to discipline yourself and fix this. Heal your marriage, Heal your marriage. Love your wife. You know, be faithful. Be devoted. Let your children be proud of you because your kids growing up and they see everything that's going on. Let them be proud of you. Let them know that daddy comes home after work. Let them know that daddy is loving mommy. Let them know that daddy is doing everything. Love your wife. You know, leave the girls. Let them go. Be a man. Be a true man. And your wife will trust you again. And she will love you again. It's your responsibility to build that marriage up because you went and messed up. And when you mess up, you have sometimes 5 years to regain her trust, and you got to work overtime with that. Don't be like, oh, like I said previously, oh, she doesn't want to trust me anymore. She doesn't want to. No, it's you. It's you. It's you. And not only the infidelity, I'm talking holistic mess up. She doesn't even know your bank account. She's not even on an account with you. She doesn't know how much you earn. The bills are divided. She struggles. She got to send money to her family. You don't even send any. You don't even help her to give her anything to say, oh, send this to your family. Oh, let me help you out with this. You don't change her car oil. Women occupy themselves with the domestication of the home. They got the kids to worry about. They got your food to worry about. They got the clothing and everything else to worry about. The least you can do, man, change your wife's car oil. Check the tags. Check the inspection stickers. Is it expired? You know, check the tires. She goes to work out there. She could fall into serious accidents because of low air pressure. Check those. Get up in the morning when it's wintertime, when it's cold. Heat her car up for her. You know, get it warmed. Wash your wife's car. Do stuff for your wife, man. Seriously. You want to gain your wife's love and her credibility? Do those things. Show her that you care. Give her money. Give her pocket change. My wife earns a substantial amount of funds, but my wife hardly uses her money because it's my responsibility. I ain't no Western man. I have the old school doctrine in me. I'm responsible for my wife and my family. So my wife gets compensated all the time. She gets per diem all the time. Oh, seriously. I'm not talking about, oh, I gave her $200 today. No, I'm talking about from $1,000 up. Sometimes for a week, I gave her $500 just for pocket change. I mean, you may not have all that amount that I'm talking about because all of our financial positions are different. But whatever you have, show her that you care. She may not need it, but just put off $20 down. Oh, sweetie, this is $20 to put gas in your car. Or you just go and take the car and gas the car up when she gets in it, you know, because she left it below half tank or almost to E. And then she comes and sees that the tank is full. Oh my goodness. Those are the little things that brings joy to the heart of a woman, of your wife. I'm just saying this today, that we have to rethink our lives with our spouse. Seriously, man. So the women out there that are brave and strong and vibrant and defensive, they've been down the road of hurts. They've had their share of betrayals, and not just one time, consistent betrayals. So as a result, there's no confidence, no faith in any man again. Seriously, guys, it's time that we do better, man. You got people out there who are not even Christians. They don't even believe that Christ exists or there is a God. And these people, they are devoted to their wives, committed to their wives, dedicated to their wives, supportive to their wives, much more than those of us that profess Christianity. Your wife can't pick up your cell phone. Oh, wow. Your wife cannot, the call coming in, she can say, honey, your phone is ringing. Somebody calling you. What is that? She can't pick up your phone. She doesn't know the password to your cell phone's voicemail. She doesn't know the password to your email. Neither your Facebook, your MySpace, your Twitter. She's not on it. Most of you don't even put your wife. I've seen pastors, man, who got their Facebook page and nothing about their wives, no pictures of their wives in it. Yet they got congregation and people following them. Sometimes I wonder about these people who follow some of the pastors that you have. You know, in fact, most of the women The ones who are renegades ones, they come in to come and destroy some things. But what I'm saying is that you know how that pastor is, yet you're following him. I mean, I'm talking about reality now and evidential stuff that you know of. I've seen it here over and over. You know, forgive my fast talk. I'm just emotional about this whole stuff and trying to get it out there. You know, seriously. They're not seen anywhere with their wives. They always go places without their wives. They do counseling without their wives. Sisters call them. The sisters don't want to call their wives. How you are a pastor or an evangelist and these sisters in the church don't want to be friends of your wife, but they want to be friends of yours. She's the mother of the church. She's the first lady of the church. In fact, she's supposed to be responsible for handling all of the matters that have to do with the women. No, they don't want to be friends of your wife. They want to be friendly with you because you're cute, you're nice looking pastor, you're easy to be there to deal with. And before you know it, then nonsense and nastiness taking place with you and them. Any woman who don't want to be friends of your wife, that woman has a serious issue. Your wife is kind, she's nice. But wives are very circumspectively, intelligently, I don't know what terminology to use. They are very smart, very observant. They know when a woman is going to be of an obstacle to her husband. They know when the woman doesn't want to be bothered with her. Wives know that. So if your wife would take an exception to a particular woman or group of women who don't want to be part of her, they'll say, oh, you got to be friends of theirs. They got to work their ways to cause her to love them. Because, I mean, we hear stories of stuff. I've been victimized of that as well. You know? They don't want to be friends of your wife. They want to only call you and don't call her. Why you can't call my wife? She's in the church. She's spiritual. She's prayerful. Why I got to come to your house to conduct whatever? That's why the other day I published something. I'm not going to do any deliverance. You will deliver your own self. From whatever you went and got yourself into, you will deliver yourself. You know? I've had my share of that. So all I'm saying in short is that men, oh men, be real men. Come home and feel proud of yourself. Go in that mirror to brush your mouth in the morning and look and see a good man. But when you look in that mirror, who do you see? A fake man, a facade, a masquerade, a fictitious man. Think about it, man. Think about it. How long will you live like that? How long? So I'm ending right now to say that love your wife. Love God first. Submit to Him. It's going to be easy to submit and care for your wife and be a good man. So on that note, this is Victor Galactifus Walker. Like I always like to call myself. That's what I am. That's what I was born. Every other thing that is attached to me or that are attached to me were things that are things that are not material to me. Seriously. So I'm Victor Walker, and I am serving this notice and giving this admonition to all of the men out there, brothers out there, whether you are a Muslim, Christian, an atheist, you know, whatever you are, whoever you believe in, because I am not God. I can't stop anybody from believing in what they believe in, and I cannot stop anybody from believing in from not believing in anything, you know. But all I can say is that we have moral duties and obligations to fulfill, regardless of what you believe in and what you don't believe in. Because these days, even those that are attached to religions, they are so filthy and dirty, worse than the people who don't believe in anything. Seriously, I'm telling you, you know. So don't give me that stuff about religiosity or Christianity, because we are the ones that hurt the most. Let us change. Let us change and be good men, decent men, reputable men, honest men, men of the most acute integrity. Please. Please. God bless you. And whoever you believe in blesses you as well. And just to just add a little bit of credit, those men out there who are striving and doing your best, continue doing what you're doing. Continue to seal up the holes and make amends. Continue. You begin to see your wife in another way. Most of us, we never give ourselves the time to see our wives because we just all over the place. So if you're dispatching your love and your affections and everything all over the place, what time you have to show that to that woman? So as a result, there's nothing to show. You come home, you know, you have nothing for her because it's all over the place. Seriously. I'm serious about this. This is a very serious epidemic amongst men. I was preaching the other day and I was mentioning to men on the Father's Day that some men, before they even go to be with their wives, they got to think on Jessica, because you have been with Jessica so long, and now your body demographics and your body affections and cravings are no more there for your wife. It's for Jessica. So the day you come to pretend like you want to make love to her, and then you realize that there's nothing there. You cannot even acquire an erection. Seriously, I'm telling you. Oh yes, I'm being very graphic. That's true. You know, so it has to stop somewhere, man. It has to. Let your wife know your cell phone password, your email. Some of you got so many emails, so even she knows one, because you don't want to be straight, you still got another one that you use, and you could give her the fake one. You know, they say, oh, she know my password. No. Then you're not honest to yourself. Be honest. Be sincere, man. How long? Like I keep saying, how long? Some of you 40 years old, 45, 46, 47, 50 years old. You've been doing it so long. When does it stop? When does it stop? In your own self. When do you become a decent man within yourself? Just to know that, wow, John, Carter, Amos, Peter, Thomas, Joshua, Morrison, Philip, George, Joshua. I call Joshua first. I just want to call all these names, and it might affect those of you that are bearing these names. Peter, Oliver, you know, people out there, all of you who bear these names, you can do it. You can look at yourself and say, you know what? It's done. Draw the line. The peace of God rest upon all of you and cause you to be strong and vibrant, vigilant, and able to make these changes. Seriously, like I said, people out there who don't even believe in anything, they have made these changes. So don't say, oh, I'm going to pray for God to help me. He's a fair God, not respectful of anybody. He's told us what to do. He's not going to help you. He's just going to watch you do what he has commanded already in his word. Bye for now. I love all of you, and peace. I love you, Deborah. I love you so much, my love. My darling wife. Thank you. Thank you so much for your love, your care, your tolerance, your patience, your devotion. I adore you richly. And as we celebrate 22 years of our marriage, I just thank God that I'm this kind of man that you've always longed for me to be. Bye.
The DNC right here in Philadelphia. WHYY, get more unbiased, thoughtful political coverage. I'm Marty Moss-Cohen. Today, Radio Times getting ready for the RNC. What's been a contentious and unpredictable year. Our guests are WHYY's Dave Davies and Dick Coleman.
Okay.
And on Radio Times and Review, Poets Speak. That's today from 10 to 12 on WHYY. This is the Poet.